everyone, I'm Shruti Lal, your confidence coach, and I welcome you to our channel Mind Sharnam, where we post videos twice per week on topics such as confidence, emotional balance, communication, and mindfulness. If you're interested in these topics, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon because you will be notified of our new videos every week. Now, coming back to today's video, today we are going to talk about how you can better your self-image. This topic was suggested by one of our Mind Sharnam community members who asked us this question. So if you want to be a part of our community, you can go down and click the link in description and become a part of our WhatsApp community. Coming back to today's video, today I'm going to share with you 5 ways how you can better your self-image. First, let me discuss about self-image, exactly what it is. See, we humans are meaning-making machines. We keep assigning meanings to everything that we see and to every person that we connect with, right? In the same way, we also assign meaning to ourselves. And that is what our self-image is. Self-image is your perception about yourself. How you see yourself, what you think of yourself, everything comprises of your self-image. Now, your self-image could be negative as well as positive. When your self-image is positive, it gives you confidence in your skills, in your capabilities, and in everything that you want to do. But when your self-image is negative, it actually takes away the power from you and it fills your mind with self-doubt. You start doubting your capabilities and your abilities and everything that you want to do. So that's why it's very important to understand what your self-image is, how do you perceive yourself, and if it is negative, you need to better it, you need to make it positive. That's where comes our 5 steps. Number 1, create your positivity journal. Most of the time in our life, we focus on everything negative about us. When I talk to my clients and when I ask them this question, do you know yourself? And do you know your weaknesses and your strengths? Most of the time they tell me that, oh my God, I never thought like this about myself. And even if they know certain things about themselves, most of that is weaknesses. So they'll tell me that, yes, weaknesses I know a lot. And when I ask them the strengths, they'll say that, let me think. That is because we mostly focus on the things that is not good about us and we ignore the things that is good about us. So positivity journal is it's a kind of notebook that you create for yourself where you write down everything positive about you. It could be anything, even a very small positive aspect of your life could be there in your positivity journal. Number 2, develop your skills. A lot of times when we do not know what we can do or when we are not good enough with our skills, we see ourselves as someone who is not enough and we create our self-image as a person who is not skillful. So what you can do, you can just simply learn skills. You can utilize the platforms such as Udemy, Coursera, Skillshares, where you can learn anything from table etiquettes to coding and data analysis. So when you know that, when you learn certain skills, you boost your confidence. And when you boost your confidence, you know that yes, I'm capable of doing certain things at least. Take 2 scenarios. In one scenario, you are a kind of person who really knows who is very skillful in creating a PowerPoint presentation. In second scenario, you are a person who does not know anything about creating a PowerPoint presentation, but you have to do that because you have to share a seminar in your office. In the first scenario, you will be very confident because you are skillful in that. In the second scenario, you will be stressful and you may doubt yourself that your seminar may not go as per your expectations. So, learn your skills, try to understand what are the skills that you need, where do you feel lack of self-confidence, and then learn those skills and then start applying whatever you learn. Number 3, be very much aware of your reality. You'll be shocked to know that in a study, 3 out of 4 women said that they were overweight when only 1 out of 4 was really overweight. So when you tell something about yourself, if you're saying that I'm overweight, that means even if you're not overweight, you have created a self-image about yourself that you are an overweight person. So most of the time we are deviated from our reality. We think that what people tell about us or whatever we have perceived ourselves to be is our reality. So what you need to do is, no matter what you think about yourself, just recheck. Try to find out the evidence whether this is really true or not. If you find that this is not true, then try to change your perception about yourself, about that particular aspect of your life. So before jumping to any conclusion related to anything in your life, first check all the possibilities. Number 4, practice empathy and altruism. Empathy is trying to understand and share the feelings of others, and altruism is helping someone selflessly. Now, when we say helping someone selflessly, it means that you help them without expecting help from others. Why it is important? Because when you empathize with someone, when you make someone's life better, you get that feeling of satisfaction and happiness. And believe it or not, when you help someone, when you make someone's life better, even if you are doing it with no expectation, at least it gives you a good feeling. It gives you that you are a better person. And it always helps to boost your self-image. So try to do certain things for others. Try to go out of your comfort zone and help others. Try to understand others. Try to make someone else's life better, because when you do that, you're actually making your life better as well. Also, I have a bonus tip to add here, and that is, don't be hard on yourself. Be compassionate with your own self. Try to empathize with your own self. One thing that will boost your self-confidence and your self-image is when you start taking action. So going out of your comfort zone and doing something that you have never done before without expecting it to succeed. When you're taking action, you're doing something, you're moving from one step to another, you're boosting your self-image. You're becoming a better person always. So today you are a certain kind of person, and if you do not take any step to improve your life today, the next year, the same day, you're going to sit and watch the same video on how to build your self-esteem, because you never took any step. So start today. Try to understand yourself and try to change the perception about yourself by practicing something. Try using all of these 5 steps and your life will be better. You will have a better self-image. I'll see you in next video. Do not forget that on Friday, Pankhuri is coming up with another video. So stay tuned. See you. Bye-bye.